What's going on YouTube? It's Pause or Set Play, and right now we are in the process of completing the Out of the Fire quest. This quest can be obtained by going to the Finch farm located in the right hand side of the map. And the story here is Abraham Finch, he's the owner of the farm. His son has left the farm and joined up with the crazy fanatics known as the Forged, and rather than trying to convince his son to come home, Abraham is more concerned about getting his great-grandfather's sword back. So that's what I'm here to do, to get his sword and return it home. But we're also going to try to convince Abraham's son to leave his raider ways and come home. So to do that, we're going to bump up our charisma level. And my character has a pretty low charisma. It's only 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to wear some different clothes to bump up that charisma. We're going to take some chems to bump it up as well. And we're going to see if we can convince good old Jake to make his way back home. So let's see if we can do that. A good chem to use is Day Tripper. You can see it bumps up your charisma by 3. And I think that's it. That's all I have right now that can bump this up. So let's make our way in there and see if we can convince Jake to go home. So there's Jake, and then there's the intrepid leader of the Forged, Slag, who just cut off that poor guy's head with the Shishkebab, which is the unique sword we're trying to get.
It was easy.
Most of them were never going to be worth forging in the first. See, Jake? Here's what? They're going to kill me. Stealing things from your family farm. Though this wonderful sword, kill that prisoner.
So now Jake has one last chance. Kill this prisoner and he can stay. If not, he's dead.
That you can kill. You.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
And we can either try to convince him to kill that guy, or we can try to convince him to walk away. We're going to convince him to walk away.
Walk away, Jake. You don't have to do this.
You're right. I don't want to do this.
There we go. So we convinced him to go away. I'm curious what would happen if you convinced him to kill him. Maybe Slag could let us join here, but either way, Slag is not too pleased that we convinced him to let that guy go. So all hell's gonna break loose here pretty soon. So let's get our weapons ready. And we're not even gonna let him a chance. And I am playing on normal difficulty, so if you're playing on survival, you probably have a bit more difficulty here. But so there is the shish kebab. I'm sure this is familiar for a lot of people who played other Fallout games. It doesn't look like it's quite as good in this game. Maybe with some upgrades it can get a bit better. But either way, we're going to grab that. We'll also grab the roof key and some other stuff. Another good thing that you can get here as well is the explosive Bobblehead too, so make sure you don't forget this.
Hell yeah.
Permanently gives you plus 15% damage with explosives, so that's pretty awesome. We're going to grab that. We'll also free this prisoner as well. We don't want to leave him there.
Hi.
Thanks a lot.
And there's another thing here I noticed too, that I'm not quite sure what to do with. So if anybody in the comments knows what to do with this, please let us know. It's the dampening rod sleeve or dampening coil. So we'll take that. I'm not quite sure what it does. So please let us know if you are familiar with that. And basically right now, Abraham's son has gone back to his dad's farm, and he wants us to meet him there to help convince his dad to let him come back home. Actually, he's down here scared, but he'll tell you to go back to the farm.
I messed up. I panicked.
Sure. Always happy to help.
I don't know. Look, I should, but I bet if you're there to explain.
So he says he'll meet us outside his dad's place, and hopefully our presence there can help his dad not go crazy and abandon his son. So we're going to pick this back up when we are outside of the farm, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so we've met Jake outside his father's farm. We just came from the forge factory, and now we're going to see what happens when Jake makes his not so triumphant return home.
Excuse me.
I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Here goes nothing.
So let's see how his dad reacts to his dear son returning home.
Don't eye the Brahmin if you got any sense.
What the? Boy, I told you that if you
Abraham,
showed
what's
your
going
face
on?
here again,
Is that my boy come home?
What?
There we go, Dad.
Jake's back? Oh, thank God. Papa, please. I know I screwed up pretty big. I thought if I joined up, I could keep them from raiding our farm. I didn't. I don't want to hurt anybody.
I don't care what you thought. I told you.
Abraham Francis Finch, that's enough.
Mama, if...
Shut up, Jake. If I hear anything out of either of you, you'll both be peeling potatoes for the next year. I've watched you two go at it for years and tried to let you sort it out for yourselves. Abraham, your son is a grown man. And if you expect him to act like one...
So Mom's trying to sort
stop
things
treating him
out.
like a child. Jake, your father and I have been out there, and we know it can be dangerous. We just want to make sure you're prepared. There. It's over. And if I hear another word about it from either of you, so help me...
She's right.
Abraham.
She's right. I've been a fool. There's no way I can thank you enough. Here's something for your help. I think you should hang on to that sword.
Alright, so Abraham gave us 350 caps,
Used to help people.
and he's letting us keep the Shishkebab. So to recap, by doing this quest, you get the Shishkebab, you get the explosive bobblehead that's inside the factory. You can convince Jake to come home, and it looks like they're gonna live happily ever after in this shack farm that they live in. So if you like this video, please give us a like and a subscribe. If you do know what to do with that coil that we found in the factory as well, please let us know. As always, thanks very much for watching.